Hi everyone, welcome to Facebook Live for the 9th of September. Welcome. I'm so excited to have everyone here. I think I'm live. It says I'm live, but nothing's coming up, so let's hope it's working. As you pop on, please pop on and say hello. Let me know where you're watching from or where you are. That's always nice to see. And I'm really hoping that we get a few people popping on really soon. So if you're new here, my name is Tracy Bish and I'm an independent Stampin' Up Demonstrator from Central Victoria, Australia. And I'm really excited for today's Facebook Live. I've got a great card for us using the Nuts About Squirrels stamp set. So that's one that I've been sort of dying to play with. The card that I created for tonight is actually I have done for a swap. So with a demonstrator over in in Canada. America and Canada are not the same places, so she's in Canada. Hi everyone, welcome. So I've had quite a few just pop on really quick. Hi Pam, how are you? Hi Jane. Hi Lisa. Hi Joy. Your card arrived, Pam. Fantastic. I'm so glad that arrived for you. I hope you've been well. Hi Jeanette. Hi Glenda. Watching live in Queensland. I am well, hopefully you are too. We've had absolutely beautiful weather today. It's sunny. I think the temperature was supposed to be about 24 degrees. I don't know whether we hit that. We had a pretty windy afternoon, so I think that chilled it down just a little bit, but it was nice to get some clothes and towels out on the line and get them dry, which is really good because Victoria is very hard in winter and coming out of winter to get things dry. Anyone who's watching Victoria will know exactly what I'm talking about. Hi Marion. Alrighty, so has everyone had a really great week? What have you guys been up to? Have you done anything exciting? We had Father's Day on the weekend, so hopefully everyone had a good Father's Day. We had a nice relaxing weekend of Father's Day, which was really nice. So Pam says it's 22 degrees here now. Wow. Well, it's still beautiful outside, but do you have a lot of wind, Pam? Or is it just out our way that's really windy? We always get wind in September and October. We're very well known for windy around here at that time of the year. So, oh, and you're setting up your new craft room. You'll have to pop some pictures up onto your Facebook page so we can see it once it's all done. So you must have cleaned it all out and decluttered, which is the worst thing about cleaning your craft room up. Bit of wind. Beautiful. Marion's been doing Halloween cards for the kids. I have seen them too. Amazing. Really cute Halloween cards, so that's really nice. Lazy week for Jeanette. That's okay. Lazy weeks are always good. I've been working in the shop all week this week so far, and it has been really quiet. So I think this last lockdown has, affected a lot of people, and it's affecting a lot of businesses. So I'm glad that we're going out of the lockdown tomorrow for regional. So that's always great news. But yeah, I can't believe in the 18 months how, we've slowed down a little bit, but not like we have the last couple of weeks. It's been really crazy how quiet we've been. So I'm hoping that picks up really quickly and soon for us. Lisa says she's cleaned 10 years of stuff out of a filing cabinet. 4 drawers into one. Lots of shredding. It's amazing the things we keep, Lisa. I hope you found a few little treasures in there as well. That's always fun. I will admit I've got 4 filing cabinets that have got things in it. We've been here 10 years and yeah, that's a job that, I don't know, I keep putting it off because it's too big, but that's the way it goes, isn't it? Alright everyone, now that I've got a few popped on, welcome everyone. If you are watching and you haven't already popped on and said hello, please do that. You'll go in the draw to have the chance of winning today's card, so that's always fun. And yeah, it's the Nuts About Squirrels stamp set that we're using today. Hi Ingrid, happy Thursday to you. Hopefully you've had a really great week. Certainly did, Lisa. Oh, you've done amazing. All right, so I'm going to pop the camera around for us. Wait 1 second. You got to see my lollies, chocolates on the desk that I've been crafting with. Let me see if I can bring some lights in. One good thing about summer, and there's not too many good things for summer for me, is the lighting. So I'm looking forward to not being so dark with our lighting as we start getting into the summery months. I hope that that's not too dark down this corner. It looks like it's a little bit dark, but we'll work through it and we'll get through it just fine. Okay, so this week's challenge, the Sunday Facebook challenge, was a colour challenge. I purposely picked Halloween colours because I've been dying to do some Halloween crafts. So the colours were Rich Razzleberry, Pumpkin Pie and Granny Apple Green, so typical Halloween colours. This is the card that I created, so this one here. I absolutely love it. It is Vellum, and we've used the stamping blends to colour a section of each of the vellum, and then I've used the 100% alcohol, isopro alcohol on that, and just created little dots and things. You can also use a straw or something to blow out the area, and that makes a really great technique as well, but I really loved how this one turned out. There's some wonderful projects that everyone has created already, so if you haven't seen those projects, head over to that Facebook post, and in the description you'll see the ladies' cards that they've created already. You still have plenty of time to join in the challenge, so there'll be a new challenge on Sunday if you would like to join in. Hi Mari, nice to see you tonight. Be early hours of the morning, I think they're for you. Jane, busy today? 2K walk, 3 cards made, and Scone's now making masks for your grandson. Well done, Jane. You've been very productive. Hi Diana, you found my event link. It's 2 AM. Oh, you're a champion to stay up that late. Welcome. Oh, thank you, Glenda. Yeah, it is absolutely beautiful. Now, the video for this one is on my YouTube channel now, so if you haven't seen it, head over there, check it out. And this is a really great technique to try. Now, if you live in Australia, that 100% alcohol is not that alligator alcohol. It's actually a Diggers brand. The brand's called Diggers, and you can get that at Bunnings if you would like to do this technique, and it's done on vellum. So I know you probably can't see that vellum too well with the basic white backing, but really, really cute technique there. And I thought perfect for Halloween. Hi Becky, hope you're well. Hi Rachel. Alrighty. Okay, so that was all the projects that I've done this week, but my Stamp with Tracy class is now available. It's using the Whimsy and Wonder Designer Series paper, 5 projects in all, and I have shown you those projects before, but I can quickly go through them again. In your kit, you will receive a quarter pack of this beautiful Whimsy and Wonder Designer Series paper. This is gorgeous. It's specialty paper with silver foiling. I absolutely love it. Absolutely beautiful. Great colours too. Lots of pinks and mint macaron greens. You'll get a full roll of the Blushing Bride frayed ribbon, as well as 1 sheet, which is 6 snowflakes of the wonderful snowflakes in that set. There is a full PDF and video tutorial that you'll get for each of the projects. I am using the Heartfelt Wishes, which you can add on if you purchase this, the subscription or the 1 month only. You can add this on for the reduced rate. I'll pay the postage from Stampin' Up to me and then to you for the Heartfelt Wishes. And once you sign up for this class, whether it be the subscription or the 1 month only, you'll go onto the Facebook page and there'll be a link for this stamp set if you would like. The inks that we're using for this month's class are a few, but they all tie in really well. We have Mossy Meadow, Polished Pink, Misty Moonlight and Blushing Bride. Such beautiful colours. And with the kit, so you'll have the products, the PDF and video tutorial, and you'll also receive the kits all ready to go. Now, besides those two options, there's also a third option of online only, where you'll receive just the PDF and video tutorial. That is perfect for if you're overseas or you're a demonstrator and you're already purchasing your products yourself. That's a great way of doing it as well. So everything, if you're doing this class, the subscription or the 1 month only comes embossed and cut all ready to go for you. So the 5 projects, I just want to quickly go through those projects. So there's 2 cards, which are so beautiful. So much sparkle and shine in this one. Oh, upside down, Miss Jane. We have a fun fold card. So this one here. Beautiful. So we are using the layering circle dies for this class, so you'll need that to create this card here. There's also a treat holder. This one here that holds a mint patty, or I believe York pies. I'm not sure what they're called now. They fit in there as well as a box. So really cute design. So 5 projects in all as part of that kit. Okay, now also one more thing about that class is I have used the wintry embossing folders. So there's 2 in that kit. So, but everything comes embossed if you purchase the subscription or the 1 month only version. Alright, so that is available. You can sign up for that over on my blog, and it's really cute classes. So each month it's a different class with different products. So hopefully you'll join in. I've got a few people doing it now and they seem to really love it, so that's fantastic. Just checking to see if I've missed anything. Nope, all good. Beautiful. Okay, so I did promise last week that we'd have the Simple Sweet Stampers tutorial bundle, that would, the new one would be out this week, and it is. It's this one here. It's using the Harvest Meadow bundle. Or actually, it's a whole suite. There's many products in this suite. Super cute projects. There's 12 in all. Lots and lots of different demonstrators, and I don't think I'm supposed to show any of the projects, so there we go. You had a quick glance at them. I'll show you my project really quickly because it's a great one. It's a little treat box. So if we open it up, we have some Cadbury favourites inside. So really great little treat idea. Very inexpensive. And you could change this around to be Christmas themed, birthday, any sort of theme you like. But I thought this little treat idea was a really great one. So there is a mixture of 3D items as well as cards in this tutorial bundle. It's available over on my blog for $9.99 US. And I'm Australian. We have 10 Americans and 1 UK. So lots and lots of great projects in that one there. Okay, Paper Pumpkin has come to Australia again, so which is really great. Hi Nikki, how are you? Oh, thank you, Jeanette. So the Expressions in Colour, which I have this one here, it goes with the Expressions in Ink DSP that's in the annual catalogue, and I'll quickly just show you that one because it's very pretty. It's a specialty paper, and I'm getting there. So this one here, Expressions in Ink. So as soon as you see it, you'll know the one that I'm talking about. This Paper Pumpkin goes with it, so it's like an add-on, if you like. I think there's 8 projects, 8 cards in the kit, and this is now available while stocks last. You can purchase it in my online store. It's $33, and I will be having, for anyone who purchases it this month with my host code, I'll be having an extra event where I'll be showing some alternative projects for it. So if you're interested, go over to my my online store and purchase that kit through me using the hostess code, and I'll have some alternative projects for you as well. Hi Fiona, how are you? Also just released yesterday the Christmas Whimsy card kit. Now this is available from the mini catalogue, and they do have in the kits, we thought we were going to get 2, maybe even more. Only this one has become available, so I think there's been problems with both COVID, shipping problems, everything like that, but this Christmas Whimsy kit is now available here in Australia, and it's also $33. So if you're interested in doing a little bit of card making for Christmas, you want to do some Christmas cards for those special family and friends, this one is perfect. The kits always come with everything included, so both this paper pumpkin as well as this card kit will have everything you need, whether it be dimensionals, ink spots, all the cards, all the projects, all the little elements all come with the kits. So it's a one-stop shop. This would be really great for kids to do crafting in the holidays, elderly parents or grandparents that might just want something a little fun to do. Time poor people. This is probably the easiest way to create some Christmas cards that are handmade that you can do really quickly, and they'll look beautiful. Once again, if anyone purchases it through my online store using this month's hostess code, I'll also have some alternatives for this kit as well for you as an extra bonus. So yeah, that is available over in my online store right now, so go over and grab it while stocks last. Again, I think this one's going to be really popular because people love to craft at Christmas time and they love to make homemade cards, and this is the easiest and quickest way to do it. Oh, thanks Ingrid. Okay, let me just look. Okay, so lastly, before we get into a few other, all the crafting, we have anyone who shops with me for this month in September, this is the last month of celebration. So this here, this is the last month. So we have 3 weeks left to earn yourself free product. So for every $90, you get to choose 1 item from this catalogue. There are 2 items in there that are $180 spend, but everything else is $90. So you can get stamp sets and designer series papers. There's so much to choose from. It's really, really great idea to get some little extra added bonuses at the moment. So if you're interested and you don't have a catalogue, let me know and I can send one out. If you're already ordering from another demonstrator, please ask them, and that way they can get one out to you. But if you're not already ordering from someone, I'm happy to send you one out. Now also at the moment we have that joining offer where you can purchase the starter kit for $169. You get to choose $235 worth of product, and you're going to also choose a free bundle that has been selected by Stampin' Up. These bundles are all Christmassy bundles from the mini catalogue, and I do have a post over my blog, so go and check that out. If you have any questions or you would like to chat to me about joining, please let me know because I'll happily talk to you about it. I've had one person join through Celebration and I'm so excited to be growing my team. But why would you not want to get a little bit of a discount on your product, as well as maybe even earn yourself a little bit of money as well. But like I said, 3 weeks left of Celebration, so if there are items in here that you are wanting, please get in and get them, because once they go, you can't get them again, and once Celebration is over, you can't actually purchase any of these products as well, which is a real bummer. So you do have to earn them through an order. Hi Diana, how are you? Hi Deirdre. Fantastic, thanks for joining us. Okay, one last, so if you're using the host code this month, there are a few extra bonuses for being one of my customers. So we made these last week. This is this month's customer appreciation gift. Has a beautiful Halloween lollipop inside, so that's really cute. Also have a bundle tutorial packed full of wonderful projects, great ideas. There's all sorts of different cards and projects, fun folds, and 3D items in here as well. I think there usually is each month. And this is the card that I've created for this month's tutorial. So all those are available. If you spend over $100 this month, I do have an added bonus of a goodie bag with products from the mini catalogue. Unfortunately, those products still haven't arrived 3 weeks later. They'll get here eventually, but for anyone who purchases this month using the host code over $100, you're going to get a goodie bag from me with new product in it, so that's always fun too. Alright, so last thing I just want to quickly go over. I did tell you last week the class that I'm doing with Wendy Cranford, that is almost all complete, and I'll have information out in the next couple of days. It's going to be great. It's a boxes and bags Christmas class. There are 6 projects in all. We're doing 2 bags, 2 boxes, and 2 gift boxes. So I'm doing 3, Wendy's doing 3. It's going to be a really great class. It's using the Sweet Stockings bundle and that whole suite, and the event will be in October. So registration will come up, I think tomorrow or Saturday, and the registration will close, I think, the 22nd of September. So keep an eye out with that. If you're not already signed up for my emails, please do that, because you'll get all the information over there. I'll have it all in an email. I will also put it over on my blog as well, so maybe just keep an eye out there as well. But it's going to be great, because who doesn't love Christmas projects? And to do boxes and bags and gift boxes, we're just setting ourselves up for Christmas, so that's going to be a lot of fun. Alrighty, so let's start with our crafting now that we've finished talking about everything that's going on. I want to show you this beautiful stamp set, Nuts About Squirrels. And I know we don't have squirrels here in Australia, but I do want to tell you a little story about squirrels. They are super fast, and they're very crazy. They've got they're almost, well, they're funny to watch. And I don't know whether it's because it's something that's completely different, but they scurry around everywhere. They're super fast, and they're just funny to watch. So I did see squirrels over in America a couple of years ago when we were over there, and they were up and down on bicycles and up trees. A lot of fun to watch. So that's what we're going to use today to create with. Let me show you the card. So it's this one here. Very autumn themed or fall themed. I did this card for a card swap with a Canadian demonstrator. So I think they have squirrels over there as well. So this is the card that we're going to create tonight. Let me show you the colours for this autumn themed card. We have cinnamon cider, mossy meadow, crushed curry, and rich razzleberry. I'm also using one of the new embossing folders from the mini catalogue. This is called the Timber 3D embossing folder. It creates really wonderful detail, and I don't know how well the camera will pick up, but I've got it in the rich razzleberry and also through the vellum. So I thought that gave it a really nice look. And of course we've got to do a little bit of heat embossing, and then we have the Harvest Meadows Designer Series paper. So it's also what I created, that little box from the SSS tutorials. We've used that as well, but great colours in this one. Look at that one. So really pretty paper. I don't know how much Australians would probably use this paper right now. It's funny, it's just not the season that we craft with at the moment. So that's that paper. But because I bought it, I have to use it. That's the way I look at it. Okay, so we have a crumb cake card base, and I've done a hot dog. I think they call that the hot dog fold. That's what we're going to call it anyway. Okay, so I've folded and scored it. I'm going to grab my bone folder and just burnish that a little bit better. So we have a piece of that beautiful Designer Series paper, and I'll have all the measurements over on my YouTube channel tomorrow once it's up. So if you would like to recreate this card, you certainly can with those measurements. So we have that beautiful Crumb Cake Designer Series paper. I have the Vellum as well as the rich Razzleberry that we're going to run through the timber embossing folder. This is the 3D one. And I don't know about you, but those 3D embossing folders have the best texture. I'm so glad that Stampin' Up are bringing in more and more of our 3D ones. And I've also used the layering circle dies for this Mossy Meadow cardstock, and I think I wrote that down. It's the 3rd largest die, so I've just sort of tried to save a little bit of time by not die cutting that, but I am going to bring in my cut and emboss machine to do our embossing of the timber. Now, because this is a 3D folder, we're going to use that number 4 plate. So this one here. So let's run that one through really quickly. Jeanette says she hasn't got this DSP yet. Oh, hang on. I have to get rid of number 2 too. So we have number 1, the embossing folder, and then the number 4 plate. That goes through a little bit better than when you still have the 2nd plate there. Does anyone have the Squirrels, Nuts About Squirrels stamp set at home? I just love all the critter stamp sets that Stampin' Up bring out. I'm a bit of a sucker for the critters. So I also have a really big piece of basic white thick cardstock, and that's what we're going to do all our stamping with. So let's get all our pieces out. So I'm using both squirrels with this one. Pretty much using every stamp in this set. And the sentiment. So there's some good sentiments in there. Hope you're feeling bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Hey there. Nuts About You and Happy Birthday. So bright-eyed and bushy-tailed you could use for a possum. That would suit a possum for sure. Hi Catherine, you ordered one? Fantastic. Yeah, I don't think you can go wrong with the little critters. I'm just grabbing all my blocks. Probably should have had them on my blocks first, but sorry, I didn't do that earlier. Anyone got anything planned for the weekend? I know I've got to pick something up from in town. A garden ornament, actually. Now that we're out of restrictions, we can go and get that. So that's going to be great. Now these are photopolymer stamps, so I'm going to grab my mat to give that extra cushioning. Helps get that great image. Glenda said no to the stamp set. Diana said you too, you're critter crazy. Fantastic. Oh, Becky, you're having trouble with the internet. I've taken my Wi-Fi off, so I'm hoping it's not me. I'm on my wireless internet, so maybe go out and come back in and see if that helps. I'm not sure. So I'm going to use my cinnamon cider, and I'm actually going to go and get my, just trying to think, I think it was either soft suede. I think soft suede as well I've used. Okay, so there's two critters. One holding the little acorn and then one scrambling. So we're going to do the one holding the acorn in cinnamon cider, and we're going to do some stamping off. We're doing one colour but 2 generations of stamping, which gives us that lighter colour as well. So I'm going to start off with my solid image. I'm going to stamp him off and then stamp him down. Then I'm going to come in with our outlined stamp and see if I can line that up. This is always fun to do when you're live. Can't guarantee that I'll do it correctly. Which I didn't. Let's try that again. Because I can't get right over my desk because of my camera, it makes it a little hard. I know it sounds like an excuse, but it's not. I promise. Much better. Let me show you that a little bit closer. Yeah, that one's definitely off. Okay. So now we're going to bring in the soft suede. And we're going to stamp the other one, the one that's sort of scurrying around. So I'm going to stamp him off. And the more detailed one on top. Beautiful. Now while we have that out, I'm also going to stamp my little acorn. So I'm going to stamp full strength the top of the acorn with the soft suede ink. And then the bottom one we're going to stamp off. And then second generation for the bottom. How cute's that? And I've stamped the wrong one. Let's go with the other one. I hope you guys were yelling out and telling me I'd stamped the wrong one. Sometimes I swear I can hear you yelling. Alrighty, so that's that one. We're also going to do our little leaves, and this comes in, same thing, 2-step stamps. So we're going to do 2 of each colour, including cinnamon cider. Wrong one. Thanks, Nikki. Alrighty. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to stamp off that solid image with the solid, and then come in with the detail. Beautiful. And I do need a cleaner. I'm almost wishing that we're all going into autumn again. Is anyone with me? Or are you all looking forward to summer? I'm really not a summer. I love it so. Much prefer autumn and winter. So there is our rich razzleberry. I'm going to bring in crushed curry next. Oh, thanks, Nikki, for trying to let me know. Okay, there's still a little bit of moisture down on there, so that's why I stamped off a couple of times. Catherine says she loves spring and autumn for their colours. Yeah, I do. Spring is always a nice time for flowers. So yeah, you're right, the colours are really beautiful for spring. I definitely like all the brights that Stampin' Up have, so that is my favourite colour family. We have 2 in the Mossy Meadow as well. And the last one we're going to do is the Cinnamon Cider, which just sort of blends everything all together. Marion said, longer days are here, so are the flies. They're not even bad yet, Marion. So I always thought that it was the dairy farms that made flies bad here in Dingy. We've lost a lot of our dairy farms over the years, just over the last probably 5 years, with the milk price crisis and just making it hard to earn a living. And it hasn't slowed down the flies at all. So I think that theory of dairy cows and flies is a myth. I think that's completely busted. Alright, so we have all our stamping done. We're going to do a little bit of fussy cutting. So we'll have to chat while we fussy cut. And I've done it in the thick basic white just to help give it a little support, because we're cutting down these little tiny leaves here. They really do need a little bit of support on your card. Oops. So I finished watching Everwood. Has anyone seen that? That's over on the 9 Now app here in Australia. It's filmed in, well, it's based in Everwood, Colorado. I don't think there's a place called Everwood. Maybe there is. And it's, I think it's like 20 years old. It's got Chris Pratt and Emily Van Camp in it. And just trying to think. I think there was 4 seasons. I loved it. But I will say, I got to the very end of it, and it was like as though the last 2 episodes were just completely rushed, and it didn't have a very good ending. I don't think that it was thought of very well. So you guys may have seen it a while ago, especially if you're overseas, but it's only come out here in Australia, and yeah, I highly recommend it. It's really, really good. It's one of those old school shows that, you know, has the meanings, and I don't know, I like those ones. Sort of like brings you back to the good old days of TV, you know, where you've got where you can learn things. There's always a meaning behind something to learn. Sorry, Jane, would the little leaves punches you could get a while ago probably cut the leaves out? Look like the same size. I don't think I've got that one though. Which is funny because I think I've got just about everything. But I don't think I have that one. But you're right, it probably would. It's the punch pack, I think, is the ones you're talking about, Jane. In the little punch pack. I think they're very similar size and design, so you're probably right. Lisa says she hates when the endings are disappointing. Yeah. It was like as though it had been cancelled, but it was cancelled last minute, and they just had to tie up loose ends, and I don't even think the loose ends were really tied up, so I don't know. Absolutely enjoyed it though, the whole way through. And I did put off those last couple of episodes, because you know when you get to a show that you really like and you know that it's ending and you just put off watching it, so that's what I did. Yeah, there were 4 punches. That's right, Jane. Yeah, I think it's the punch pack, but I didn't get that one. Anyway. Have I watched Clickbait yet? No, I haven't, Lisa. But I did have my sister-in-law tell me about it. She said it was really good, so... I get on little I don't even know what they're called. At the moment, I've just been watching the 9 Now app. So I've been watching that Under Investigation about the backpacker in Byron Bay. I watched that last night, and then I started another one. But I do love my true crime. As long as it's not scary. I don't do scary very well. But I did hear Bridgerton season 2 was coming out. So, did everyone watch the first season of Bridgerton? I know it's probably not for everyone. I love, you know, those period dramas. So, I'm still watching... Ingrid, help me out. I always forget the name. I'm so bad with names. It's not the Royals. The Crown. The Crown. I'm still watching that, but I only watch that while I'm crafting. Firefly Lane is good too. Thanks, Ingrid. Lisa, is that Katherine Heigl? Is that one got Katherine Heigl in it? I think it is. Ron Iddles on Sunday nights. Ooh. I do like Ron. I'll have to have a look at that one. Yeah, I'm not sure how many episodes or how many seasons are in The Crown. But it's really good so far. Yeah, okay, Lisa. Yeah, I think it is Katherine Heigl. I'll have to have a look at that one. I still haven't watched Australian Survivor yet. That's on the cards as well. Just got to find time to sit and watch too. I do like to watch a lot of shows while I'm crafting, so... Oh, goody to Bridgerton, yeah. Yeah, my daughter actually told me that today, so... That'll be good. So this can be a little bit fiddly, all the little cutouts of the leaves. I'm trying to be as quick as I can. I still haven't done that Mayor of East, Eastman either, Lisa. I've got to be in the mood for certain shows, I think. That's my problem. When you've got so many to choose from, you can afford to pick and choose what you're in the mood for. So what did everyone think about the new kits that are coming out? The Christmas kit and the Paper Pumpkin kit. Do you guys do kits? Do you like doing the kits? I think they're really great for beginners and really great for if you're watching your purse strings, because everything's included. I really like to get kits and do something different with them as well. I think that's always fun to do. And you always end up with a little bit more in the kit than you need. So they always give you a little bit of extras as well. So, which is great if you like to create other things. Deirdre doesn't like the kit, she prefers a challenge. Yep, fair enough. That's why I really like the kits to create different things. Glenda's added, oh sorry, she's ordered the ink one. Yeah, beautiful. I did put an order in yesterday as well. And I've actually purchased both. So I might even show you here one live what they look like, because it's very hard to tell in the catalogue or online what they're like. But I did have the, I think it's called Under the Weather, which is that umbrella and gumboot one, and that is gorgeous. That is really, really pretty. It's just a shame that the stamp set didn't have the gumboots in it. It had other things, but not the gumboots. Alrighty, we can start placing our card together now. So I'm going to use some liquid adhesive to pop down our DSP. Sylvia says she likes a few Christmas cards done from the kit, always running late, and they're a lifesaver. Yes. Yeah, I think if you haven't started your Christmas stuff yet, you really do need to now. And with Celebration, if you're purchasing your stuff now for Christmas, you're going to get freebies as well. So it's an absolute win-win. And if you want to purchase the starter kit and then get your discount on top, that's even better as well. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of tear and tape to the back of the vellum. Tear and tape can be seen through, so you want to be able to put it in a place where it's not going to be shown. So if I just bring this in, I'm placing it here on the vellum on the back, and it's going to be covered over with all these leaves, so we're not going to see that. I'm also going to add tear and tape to the bottom. You could use liquid adhesive as well. I just find I prefer the old tear and tape. That's going to be covered up with our rich razzleberry, and then I'm going to place a bit there as well. You could also use your liquid adhesive, your silicone mat, pop a little bit on your silicone mat, and then use a sponge. So one of a quarter of our stamping sponge, and just dab the back. I've shown you that technique before. That works really well on vellum as well. So I'm going to stick that down like that. And it's really lost. That embossing fold is really lost on that background, but I really like the look of it. I'm going to add my rich razzleberry piece down. And this is going to be, we're going to see both the vellum on the top and the bottom, which is really nice. And there's two sides of the embossing folder, so let me see if I can get in the light properly without. So this is the opposite side of the other one. So this one has the texture facing up, this one has the texture going down. So choose yourself which way you would like. Hi Jill, how are you? Oh, and this is actually supposed to go underneath. All good, I can still get it there. So there's a good little bit of wiggle room with that liquid adhesive as well. So I'm just popping that Mossy Meadow piece down. We're going to pop up our little squirrels. So I'm going to grab some dimensionals. Because it has to be a little bit of dimension on your card. I don't think I ever create a card that doesn't have dimension. And I'm actually going to, the one with the little acorn, I'm going to double pop up. And before we put that one down, let's put our sentiment on. Probably should have done that first, but it'll be fine. So the sentiment is the hey there. Here he is, hiding. I'm going to stamp that with the Versamark ink, and I was thinking I was doing so well. Anyway, I like to show you what not to do. So this could be a little interesting. I'm going to use white embossing powder. We're going to heat emboss right onto our card. We can do it. There we go. So I'm going to bring my heat tool in and just melt that until it goes nice and glossy. Nikki's asking, would I say soft suede is used more often than crumb cake, or both good to have? I use both. It depends on the project. I definitely use crumb cake more than any other brown besides soft suede. I don't use Sahara sand very often. What else is there? Cinnamon cider I've been using a little bit more lately, just because I like that different brown. So because I've heat embossed on my card, it's warped my card a little. Still good. And I'm going to take the backings off this and just double pop one on top of each other. Yeah, I would say I probably use crumb cake more than soft suede, but I love the soft suede for stamping and for highlights. I use crumb cake for card bases a lot, but I don't think I use soft suede as card bases, so if that tells you anything. Sahara sand I'm not a big fan on, but anyway. Cute. Alrighty. Now I'm going to grab some glue dots. I did use the last of my glue dots the other day and I didn't get another one out. Last one. Must remember to get some more glue dots. It's the last one in my cupboard. So I'm going to add all the little leaves onto glue dots except for two, and I'm going to use the crushed curry and one of the Mossy Meadow. Jeanette says she loves Sahara sand. Okay. Yeah, it's I don't know why, but it's just not my favourite. I think it's probably a little too light for my liking. But I really wish that they'd brought craft, Stampin' Up brought craft colour in. I know it's in the catalogue now, but as a staple, because I think craft's a really nice colour as well. So glue dots work wonders. So I've got them all down on a glue dot. Just going to bring in, I think I'm going to stick a couple of minis down on those. I think a normal dimension will be a little bit too big. And these minis work perfectly there. Okay, so let's start arranging our little leaves around. Sylvie said, me too, I'd love craft cardstock as a permanent thing. Yes, maybe we should sandbox it. I don't think I've ever sandboxed that, but maybe that's something we should do. So I'm just rearranging these around. cute. And Mossy Meadow. So everyone that's watching, that's part of my team, we will go live after this. Give me 5 minutes and we'll go live on our Zoom. Alrighty, look at that. Isn't that cute? I really love these little squirrels. I think they're absolutely adorable. And yeah, who doesn't love critters? So if you've enjoyed this card, please give me a thumbs up or a love, anything like that. If you're watching the replay, if you could, don't forget to leave a comment. Let me know where you're watching from if you don't normally watch, and that'll make you go in the draw for next week to have a chance at winning one of these cards. So I love to give away the cards that I create each Thursday on the live. Alrighty, so last week we did this customer appreciation little treat. That is our giveaway for this week. Now, if you would like the dimensions, don't forget, head over to my YouTube channel tomorrow. It'll be all over there in the description. And if you haven't subscribed, please do that. So we're going to do the draw for this little treat holder. Oh, thank you, everyone. So good luck for everyone who went in the draw last week. Guys, if you're watching and you've enjoyed today's little crafting project, please share this video. I would really appreciate it. It helps me get out a little bit more into other people's lives, and that's always nice. Oh, Rachel, you got yours this morning. Excellent, well done. All right, so we have a name. Heather Waldron. Well done, Heather. Now, Heather left a message over my YouTube channel. So, Heather, if you're watching, please get in touch with me with your address. That would be fantastic, and I'll send that in the mail to you as soon as you give me the address. All right, so let me pop the camera up really, really quickly. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I hope you've enjoyed our little crafting session. If you're interested in any of the paper pumpkin or the Christmas kit, you can purchase them in my online store. And as well, if you head over to my blog, you can sign up for emails. You can also sign up for the Stamp with Tracy class, and the SSS tutorials are over there to purchase as well. All right. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I really do appreciate everyone coming and taking part each week. I certainly wouldn't do it without you guys all popping on, so thank you. Now, if you're in need of any Stampin' Up supplies, you can purchase them in my online store. And we have those wonderful programs for all my customers as well. All right, everyone, I'll be back next Thursday. Please come back and join me. I'm not sure what we're creating yet, but it'll be something fun, I'm sure. Oh, while you're still here, quick question. Would anyone be interested in doing an online workshop? Just putting it out there. And if I do an online workshop, I was thinking that anyone who purchased, if there was Stampin' Rewards, that someone who'd purchased would get the Stampin' Rewards. So someone could benefit out of that. Let me know. I'd be happy to do that. It's something that I've been thinking about for a little while. So if you're interested, please let me know, and yeah, I can get moving on it. All right, everyone. I'll see you all next week. Bye-bye.